A woman had been missing for 2 weeks. Her family looked everywhere: hospitals, police stations, friends' houses. They found nothing. Then one night, she came to her sister in a dream. She said she was cold. She said she was in water. She told her sister exactly where to look. The family did not wait. They gathered what little money they had and paid someone to go and search the place she described. And what they found shocked the whole country. This happened in Nairobi, not in an old story, not long ago, recently. And for the Luo, this would not feel strange at all, because for a very long time, we have believed the dead do not just disappear, they speak through dreams. Welcome to Echoes of the Luo. In the Luo, the word for dream is LEK. But for the Luo, a dream was never just something you forgot when you woke up. A dream was a message. It could come from an ancestor. It could come from a spirit. It could even come from someone else's dead relative, sent to you to help someone else, not just you. That is what makes Luo dreaming different from how many people think about dreams today. A dream did not always belong only to the person sleeping. Sometimes it was sent through you for someone else's sake. And dreams were used for many things, not just one or two things, many. Dreams were used to give a child their name. Dreams were used to give counsel, advice. When someone was stuck or confused, dreams were used for healing the sick. Dreams were used to talk with the ancestors. Dreams were used during mourning, to feel close to someone who had died. Dreams were used to solve problems, both personal problems and problems affecting the whole community. Dreams were used to warn people of dangers before it happened. Dreams were used for prediction, to know what was coming. Dreams were used for divination, to uncover hidden truths. Dreams were even used for fortune telling, to know what the future held. So dreams were not just pictures in your head at night. They touched everything. How people lived together, what people believed was true, and how people understood the world and the spirit world around them. This was not a small, forgotten belief. It was a full system built around sleep. Maybe nowhere was LEK more powerful than in mourning. When a husband or wife died, tradition said the one left behind was not free. Not truly, until they dreamt of making love to their dead partner. Only then, people believed, could they move on with life. But the wait was not the same for everyone. Men, it was said, often dreamed soon after burial. Women could wait for months, sometimes years. And if the dream did not come or took too long, it was not seen as just chance. It meant something. Maybe the dead husband had not agreed for his wife to be inherited. Maybe. Some believed she had never truly loved him at all. There was even an object tied to this belief, the angwola, the cloth used to cover a woman's body when she was buried. Luo women were buried without underwear on purpose, because people believed this would help the husband dream of her sooner. If she was buried with underwear on, they believed the weight could stretch on for a very long time, because people believed this would help the husband dream of her sooner. If she was buried with underwear on, they believed the weight could stretch on for a very long time. When the dream finally came, the widow would tell her family the underwear she had worn on the night of the dream was thrown onto the roof of the house. This was believed to clear the way for wife inheritance to begin. This is not commonly practiced today, but it shows us something important. For the Luo, a dream was never just something in your head. It carried weight. It had real effects on people's lives. It could open the way forward or hold someone back. Which brings us back to where we started. A woman missing, a family desperate, a dream that gave them a place cold in water and led them straight to a discovery that shocked the country. Whether you believe the dream held real information or that grief and hope shaped what the family saw in their sleep, this pattern is old, older than the news cameras, older than any investigation. For a very long time, Luo tradition has said the dead do not simply vanish. They visit, they speak, sometimes they guide the living. So the next time someone tells you it was just a dream, go and ask a Luo elder. They may tell you some dreams were never just dreams at all. Have you ever dreamt of someone who had passed? Tell us in the comment. This has been Echoes of the Luos. Thank you.